Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're back in the SRX cars here at Knoxville. Hopefully we can do pretty well here. We've had some trouble this season so far in our races, spinning out or getting wrecked, one of the two. So I'm hoping Knoxville will be better for us. I love Knoxville. Ran the quickest time in practice, just barely over Eric on our last lap. I figured out a little bit here for a 3 and 4 at least. I'm running like a little slider line in 1 and 2 going out to the wall on the exit, and in 3 and 4 I try to hook the bottom. Because this track's a little slicked off to start with, so it's not like just a complete like bottom line in 1 and 2. But we'll see what we can do. It seems real easy to spin out this place, but just gotta trust that you're not gonna spin out. You can give it pretty decent throttle too. I like to drag the brake some, try to keep it a little straight. Second lap might honestly be a little better for us. Oh yeah, I screwed up that really bad. I'm gonna honestly set up for the second lap. Gassed it up a little bit too much there in 1 and 2 and messed it up. But with a little bit of tire heat, maybe the second lap will be a little bit better. Still ran an 8, honestly. Top in 3 and 4, it's funny. Try and slide it out here. 3 and 4, try to hook the bottom. I did not hook the bottom. Try and stay down here. You really do not want to hit the berm. In these cars, it is gonna spin you right around, and that was not a great lap. So I really screwed that up. Really messed up on the second lap badly. I think we could have gotten pole here, but I really screwed it up. But we're gonna have to work our way forward. We're right next to Gavin as always. It never fails. It doesn't matter what we're racing, but somehow we're always next to him. We got Nick out here as well in the 6 car. Eric, like I've mentioned. We got Jarek out here. So hopefully we can have a nice, good race. 40 laps here is a long time. Tire wear is not really an issue. So hopefully we can go forward off the start here. We're on the bottom so far, and hopefully we stay there. All right, we're getting ready to roll off here. We are still back in 5th right here behind Gavin. I want to unclick my fuel and stuff for when we get out here, guys. Just in case we end up in a wreck. Oh yeah, it's on dirt. Never mind, doesn't matter. So because you do have one fast repair, but on the oval side, you need to unclick your fuel and everything so it doesn't make you have a long pit stop just in case you wreck.
You are my sunshine.
Oh boy, we got a talkative group. Not gonna deal with that in the start of this. I'll unmute them when we go to start though, but I think I'm gonna do the restart here in 3rd gear because I don't want to spin our tires too bad. We got the leader up there, Eric, blinking a little bit, which is unfortunate. Hopefully that can resolve itself, or he doesn't end up wrecked because of it. That'd be unfortunate. But my goal in the beginning is to try to throw like small sliders just to the outside of this slick and stay right there for the 1 and 2, and then try to rip the bottom in 3 and 4. Like I was trying to in qualifying, but I messed up. But I think we can move forward. I do have a feeling we can. 40 laps is a long time here, so there's a lot of time to mess up for people. So good luck to everybody. Hopefully we can have a good race. I can't believe that guy was still singing. But here we go. Good luck to everybody. Waiting on Eric to go. Eric was really waiting there. Get it up in the 4th gear. I think we were pretty much 3 wide right now. I'm just having to hook the bottom because I'm getting pushed all the way down here. But you know what? That kind of worked for us. Just check it up so you don't slide up too much here. Please do not bump me. These things do not take a bump on the dirt side. Got Gavin right to our outside. He's like right on the outside of that slick. Try not to slide up on him. I hit the berm though. Good, we're 3 wide. Love that. Have to slide up a little bit here. Almost got taken out from behind. Tire wear does not matter too much in these things on dirt. He's getting that berm. He's gonna get a little sideways. Just trying not to get in the back of them, and luckily they checked up behind me as well. I think over time we'll find our rhythm here. Once we get a little bit spread out and we can try and throw some sliders and stuff. Because I know you can definitely throw a little slider and stuff here. It's tough to in these cars because these cars are very heavy. I cannot believe the fireworks are still going off here. What the hell? That's so weird. Yeah, he's ripping that bottom very well. Do not get that berm too bad.
Clear. Outside. Clear, clear outside.
See, they're running just outside that slick up there and then cutting down, it looks like, which is what I want to do. I wanted to like throw like a small slider line up and then get that straight line down in 1 and 2. We got Gavin right in front of us again. I almost rehooked that back to the right very poorly.
22.22.
Over-rotated on the entry there. I got way too much on throttle. I felt so good in practice and in the practice before this race and the practice in this race. Felt so solid and all that, and in the race here we are super damn slow. This guy is like right next to us on the straightaway. Try and get out here and get this grip, I guess, and see if it could work. Trying to run where other people are not.
2 minutes of practice before this, so this is fun.
That's a tough one, not having much practice for sure. Now Gavin's on the bottom, which it seems like you can make work if you do it right. Try not to come down on this dude. Oh, Gavin's getting bumped. Good save. So I'm trying to like have a cut down line where our car is straight on the exit. Nearly 3 wide off the corner there.
22.582.
Try and get this bottom working, I guess. Oh, geez. All 3 of us were super tight there off the corner. I think Gavin got spun from it. I don't know what exactly happened there. I don't know if Gavin got a little sideways and the guy in front of me started coming down or what happened. I have no clue. But I think Gavin got spun from behind when everybody started accordion like that. I'll have to go back and see that afterwards. Because I thought I held the bottom pretty well. Because I feel like I didn't come up into them, but I'm not 100% sure. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. We'll see after the race, but that's unfortunate. Gavin has our misfortune of what we've had a lot this season in these cars. That was our fastest lap yet. And that was running like a slider line both corners. We finally got like spread out from people. Trying to run like this kind of slider line up here and then try and get a straight line off if you can. So that was quite unfortunate. Trying to figure some things out. Seems like we're getting a little quicker, but I think everybody's getting a little quicker in front of us too, it looks like, because we are pulling away from the guys behind, which is a positive. But this track is so massive, like you can run a bunch of different lanes, it looks like, which is always fun about Knoxville, especially in these cars. It's nuts. Oh, I'm too much on throttle there. I was trying to get that straight exit. The guy in front of us is running like super high and then like a massive cut down on the exit of these corners, which it's sketchy coming across the slickness there on the exit of these corners. He's smacking the hell out of the wall. I want to try and do what he's doing, but stay just on the outside of that slick maybe. See if we can't make it work as well. Because he seems to be pulling forward with it. Maybe we just got to be more aggressive on throttle. Definitely we're more aggressive on throttle there down that straight. Little tap to the wall. We actually stayed super straight on entry too. I just didn't get it rotated at all, but that actually might have played to our benefactor there. I feel like that 1 and 2 is fast up here, but 3 and 4 might be that slider line, I feel. Like more of a lower line in 3 and 4. We just gotta watch out if we get too close to these guys. I can't like slide too far up. See if that was faster than a 3 doing that in... Not really. I ran a 1 throwing a slider both corners, which is interesting, but the track could be going away as well. Because I'm really not going to have too much speed off of turn 4 throwing sliders every corner, but if I can make it up in both corners every time, then We'll see. That actually was a faster line. And I ran like a middle in 3 and 4. We are catching these guys a little bit, and I think there's some lap traffic down low, I want to say. I think the yellow car is a lap traffic car. We definitely are catching these guys with that slider in 3 and 4 there. That lap. Lost it on the straight.
22.358.
Oh, he is losing it.
22.
He's hitting the berm. Coming back. I had a breaker. We were going to be doored by him. That was very sketchy. Chase about lost it there. He went all the way down to the berm, jumped it, and then was like trying to save it coming back across the track.
23.163.
Now hopefully he doesn't do it while we're side by side with him. That would really suck. We do got this lap car down low. Try and run middle to high here. Get away from him potentially. And then we could try to deal with Chase after him.
Spot him. Not a spot, I don't think. No, he is not a spot. Clear, clear. 22.
Chase is going all the way down the damn track. Holy crap. He got a huge run there. But he's smacking the wall all down the front, the back stretch, and in the corner. And he's losing it. And he lost it. He's gone.
Still there.
We had to nail the brake there to miss him.
Clear, clear.
That
clear.
caught the car behind us up all the way, full position, which is unfortunate. We got the lap car still on our inside. Lost so much ground to the two guys that we were right with when Chase started losing it the first time, so that's unfortunate. But we got a little bit over half the race, or a little under half the race to go. So I think we have a chance to still catch up and get a top 5 out of this thing.
0.455.
We just got to run nice solid laps, I feel like. Yeah, because we're already pulling away from the one behind us. We're what, 2.2 behind right now on the back stretch? Try and see if we can catch up. I'm trying to run like this middle line in 3 and 4 because that seemed to work earlier for us. But they are running pretty tight up there. There could be a wreck. You never know. You can lose it at any point, like Chase was there, so... Luckily we missed them because that was very sketchy. It was very, very close. I just don't know what's better. Trying to keep that momentum up or trying to throw sliders like this. We're going to throw a slider both corners in this one and see if it's faster than like a 4 or 5-ish. And then if not, I'm going to run that top 1, 2, middle 3, 4 again, see what we can do. I'm going to throw slider 1 and 2 again.
22.4.
See, it was a 4. We are pulling away from the one behind us, slightly catching the ones in front of us. They are side by side. Feel like we're catching them. I'm driving this so much just with my left hand and the right hand just to like barely catch it in the corners. I'm not really moving my right hand much, which is hilarious.
22.3.
That was a 3, okay. But yeah, this car on dirt, I'm just like driving so much one-handed, which is interesting. It's so much different than I drive like a late model and stuff, which is funny. But we are making this line work, I can say that. We are catching the guys in front of us a little bit. Especially the one that's just working the bottom. Oh, he got the berm down there. It's going to slow him up a ton. Because he's really trying to make that bottom work. I got way too sideways mid-corner there. Should have been able to be a little faster. So if we hit it right, we could hit a 3 doing this. I feel like it's top-ish 1 and 2, and then that slider or middle 3 and 4 mostly.
437.
Just really trying to get that straight exit off of turn 2 though. Like top to a slider there. Or it's top to a cut down, sorry. Misspoke what I was doing. Really just trying to focus on what we're doing. See, that was a 5, so yeah, maybe this slider is better in 1 and 2 when we hit it correctly. So we've definitely caught him. We were 2.2 back from the guy that's now in 4th place. And the guy running the bottom just is not doing it. He is slow down there. I'm shocked he hasn't tried to run a different line. See, leader's running a 22.485. We ran a 4.71 right there. I about lost it on that corner. so that was not a very quick one. Got less than 10 laps though, so we don't have too much time. We gotta try and catch up to these guys, just have some nice solid laps. Oh, somebody spun down there. Jarek is spun down there. Unfortunate. Hate to see it. We do have a lap car up here though.
5, 2.
Gavin's rebounding. He's back up to 8th, it looks like. Solid rebound. That's what you got to do in these races after getting spun and stuff. Maybe he didn't do a full spin. Maybe it was just like half of one to the berm and stuff.
Gotta make quick work of these guys, Earl. I already got him, man. I already told him. They're hollering at him.
Okay, got to get past this lap car, and he's running the low line, so I can't really throw my slider line very well right now. Please don't slide up. Thank you. I was trying to run like a different slider line and trying not to go in so low to clip him. But he's staying low on the straights to let us by. Appreciate it.
Clear low. 22.752.
Yeah, that was a slow lap.
2 has taken the lead.
Car 2 has taken the lead. Eric took back the lead. So they're having a good battle up front, and this is 3rd, 4th, 5th in front of us, so interesting battles all over the field. Oh, I lost it there. Overcorrected it. Dang it. All right, yeah, we're not going to catch these guys unless somebody has a huge mistake.
0.915.
Which we catch them a ton mid-corner like that. I think the 11 car here might have just had a huge mistake in that 1 and 2. Looked like he was very sideways. I feel like that 3 and 4 is working down there for him. That 1 and 2 is definitely not. 1 and 2 up here is definitely better unless I gas it up too much like that. But I feel like I can hit a better bottom in 3 and 4 than him. I love running the bottom at Knoxville, in a late model at least. These things are slidey and heavy. Oh boy. Very, very heavy.
22.7.
But they're throwing sliders on each other for 3rd and 4th.
22.7.
We can only hope that one of them screw it up. What do we got? Like 3 laps left coming up here? As I'm going through that slick, I'm really just trying not to hit the throttle. But alright, we're going back to the top because it feels like that slider is just so slow in 3 and 4. At least after running a slider in 1 and 2 as well. I feel like that's hurt us. Let's not smack the wall, we're good.
2 more laps.
Just trying to find what works at this point. This track's so slicked off.
22.4.
That was a 4. That was a couple tenths faster. Oh, the 11's going off into the berm. That could be the mistake we needed. And this is a lapped car up top, which is unfortunate for us now that we're ripping the top.
Clear, clear, clear.
Coming to the white flag though.
Inside.
We beat him to the line.
All clear, my man. 22.
Is this 9 yellow car up here going to be a factor? Oh, he's screwing it up. Oh hell, we might get 3rd. We might get 4th out of this.
4.
Hell yeah. What a turn of events. We went from 6th, probably not having a shot at any of those guys, to the 11 car messing up, getting the berm, another one spinning out in the last lap.
Nice race, 12.
I will take that. That was awesome.
Bottom there in front of you.
I will freaking take that. Eric gets the win. Good run from them up front. I will take
Definitely
a
gotta
solid
work for
4th
that
for
one.
that. Oh boy, that was tough for sure. Gavin looks like he's going to end up 8th. So that was a tough race, man. That was an absolutely very tough race. But Nick ended up, where did he finish? Oh, I think he ended up spinning out. He ended up 14th, 3 laps down. But good win by Eric. That's awesome to see him win. Good job. Because race him a good bit on dirt and stuff. But that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Gavin's going to jump in his 358 race immediately because that's about to happen. But we need to go back and see what happened there in the race, because there was quite a bit that went on there, especially early on. So let's go back and see what happened with the incidents. Right off the start, the 5 car had a huge jump. I think he was probably in 2nd gear while Gavin and I was in 3rd. So we were already like 3 wide going into the corner, and I was getting pinched all the way down to the inside. Shocked we didn't hit, or I didn't hit the berm really. I was able to hold it down there very well. The 36 car here gets that berm. Was that the contact? I guess so. I guess there's contacts from the car to the berm. The 12 car getting huge runs off the outside. Oh, clips the 2 car there on the backstretch. Definitely did not mean to do that, it looked like, but Eric trying to throw a slider back to get the lead, but the 12 car was moving up top early. 10 car with the 49, barely get together there. Very tight. 36 sideways, and the 10 car just runs into the side of him. Straightens out the 36, honestly. And this is what happened with all of us. Okay, yeah, okay. That's exactly what happened. I didn't think I came up. I kind of held my line down there. The 49, like, threw a slider, but then Gavin was trying to go under him, and we were going to be 3 wide. Instead, he kept coming down, and it just caught all of us together. And then Gavin got clipped from the 10 car when everybody accordioned up. That's unfortunate. So the 49 car being slow and sideways is what screwed up that entire situation for Gavin. He was trying to cut down and be in the middle 3 wide, because when you're throwing that slider up, you're going to be slower, and the guy behind you is trying to cut down, and he went to go block it or just couldn't control it. I don't know. So that's what caused that for sure. But we ended up getting some shots here at the end. The 49 was smacking the wall really hard. I definitely tapped it a couple times. Not super hard, but just enough. Not anywhere like that. He was killing the wall. I don't know how he was running up here that well for so long, but he ended up losing it right in front of us. And that was a very sketchy situation when that happened. I hope that's part of the incident, because I want to see how close it was for us running into him, because we almost destroyed him. He's up in the wall. The lapper's up here. I think right here is where he lost it. Yeah, this is the second time, and we absolutely nailed the brakes, because it was like a lap or 2 before, I think. We were so caught up with them, because I was running this slider and catching up a bunch, and he like lost it coming down the track. And then hit the berm, came back across, and I had to straighten it out and step on the brakes to not get side smacked by him. And then we barely missed him here. Like the lapper was throwing a slider line, which scared the crap out of me. And then he started coming back across. We nailed the brakes and just barely missed him as he goes spinning around. That was beautiful, but absolutely terrifying in itself, because we easily could have T-boned him, and that could have been the end of our race. We could have like blown our motor or something like that. That was super close. Very scary situation. But 186 into the wall. That was one of the cars that was right in front of us that spun it at the very, very end. The 12 car was in the lead for quite some time until Eric ended up passing them. Oh yeah, what was my tire pressure there at the end? Tire wear, 88% on the right rear. Not that bad. I told you, tire wear did not really matter in these things on dirt. It seems like these guys are just smacking the wall a little bit. I think this was probably, was this Nick's deal? Oh no, because he went 3 laps down, so it was definitely later, but he threw a slider and it went way up the track. These things are hard to stop from sliding, I'll tell you that. Jarek, this is why he was spun down there, and he had probably awesome powers back and forth to get it to turn. He hit that berm and it just spun him right around. See, Nick was doing all right. Oh, he gassed it up hard there. I think he broke his right front. He like did that whip back right like I did a couple times, but luckily I didn't smack the wall. And I think that might have broken his right front on his car, or he was stuck in the wall. I'm not 100% sure, but that's unfortunate for him. He was having a decent day. I think he was in like 9th. Gavin got by him. But these two were smashing right in front of me. Pause. And we had a front row view for it, but Eric gets the win. Good job on him. I want to go back and see that last lap that we had, because it was a crazy one. Last couple laps, because the 11 screwed up. This is 2 laps to go, and we're this far behind all these guys. But oh, the orange car ends up getting into him. Oh, that's what happened. So Bobby was throwing like a slider, then trying to cut back down as the 11's just moving down here. Really screwed up the 11, and he lost all momentum. And then we had a head of steam, able to start making things work on this outside finally. Able to barely just wall tap it with the right rear. I'm better at wall tapping it in these cars than I am in the supers, which is crazy, because I race the supers a ton more. But I was doing it decent here, and this is the final lap as we're getting that top working. Didn't tap the wall there just perfectly, and then the 186 here spun it by clipping that berm down there just enough, and it just starts to spin you around. There's not a whole lot you could do about it, and then that gave us the opportunity to get around the 11, because he had to stop and check up for him, and that we were going right by on the outside. So that was just chef kiss beautiful. I love that. That was awesome. So we end up 4th out of that as car number 3. Should probably gain some I-rating out of it. Finishing 6th, we might have lost a little bit. I'm not sure. Gavin finishing 8th, probably gonna lose a little bit, unfortunately, but there were some higher numbers down here from like the 8 to 4 that finished pretty far back. So the I-rating's gonna be interesting in this one. Let's go look at the results and see how we did out of it. All right, we gained a solid 18 out of that. I'll take it. Very small strength of field, 2,800, but I'll take the gain of 18 because it was a very low strength of field. That's why we're car number 3, and Eric's over a 6K, and so is Gavin. But Gavin, yeah, he lost 54 out of that. Yikes, he's on a downward spiral right now. He was way over 6K. He was at like 63, 6,400 earlier in the season, so it's been a little bit of a rough one for him this season so far, but we were very fast. I was very happy with how we did. We just shot off a little slow there in the beginning, which was my problem. Definitely didn't have a lot of speed the first like 10 laps. It was the back half of the race where we really came alive when the track started slickening up a lot. So that was really nice. Our best lap was lap 11 along with Eric, which is funny. Maybe just the tire heat, we were more comfortable with it. Same with Gavin, 14 for him. And then this 15 car back here, Tyler, was 19. So maybe just some tire heat in people's cars. They like it better because we did not fire off very quick. But I'll take a 4th place finish. We ended up rebounding pretty good there at the end with a 2X and losing a little safety, but that's all right. Not worried about that at all. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. That was a very back and forth one. We started in 5th, fell back to like 7th or 8th, I think, and then worked our way all the way back up to 4th and somehow avoided a wreck with Gavin and stuff this week. And we didn't spin, had a good result. Very happy about that. I might run this again later in the week just because I love Knoxville and I want to get a win here in these because I ran Lucas Oil a second time and I dominated that race. But this is probably gonna be one of the higher strengths of field all week anyways, so that's probably why we didn't get a win, obviously. But definitely want to run this again because I do enjoy this combo a lot. It's a lot of fun. Definitely tough, which I enjoy too. Tough, but a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.